Right. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today, for the second time, we're going to be starting a new series. One with goals. For one, we're going to beat all the ore spawn bosses at some point. We're going to make it to the moon and possibly further. We're also going to make mutant monsters in order to kill them. Which I know sounds really sadistic, but it is what it is. Anyway, now just to preface, I did start to record this video earlier, so I'm slightly further than a very beginning of a game, but I don't feel like starting all over because I spend like 10 minutes maybe. You'll see that I only have a wooden sword and a cobblestone pickaxe, so it's not really that big of a deal. But so what happened was, and I'll just explain what happened with all of that. I had started recording my face cam, which I explained in that video. I'm starting to use the camera, this camera, instead of my webcam so that it records independently of each other, and I'm going to try to sync them or whatever, right? So what had happened is that what had happened is that when I pressed start on the camera, I hadn't pressed start in OBS, causing me to just have footage of me with no footage of the game. Now, I will upload the video, I'll unlist it, and there will be a link in the description if you want to see what I was talking about there, because I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't feel like putting it in this video because it's not really necessary, right? And I'm sorry for the weird stuff that's happening. Sometimes the audio doesn't come through my headphones automatically, so I have to close the game and reopen it, and I'm gonna try to get everything working, but once again, I can't exactly promise that it'll be quick. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Now that we're loading back in the game, let me explain. We have Tinker's Construct, we have Galactic Craft, we have some type of backpack mod, I don't know what it's called. We have mutant monsters, we have ore spawn, we have the Twilight Forest, we have Lucky Blocks. Lucky Blocks is one thing. Lucky Blocks, secret rooms, just to make stuff look cool. Biomes aplenty, Buildcraft obviously. We have Carpenter Blocks, which is nice. We have not enough items, but that's normal. We have Walla, but of course we do. And for those of you who don't know, which I don't know who you are, it's Walla is what am I looking at? It's the little thing at the top of my screen that tells me what block it is. We have extra utilities, gravestones, iron chests, iron furnaces, journey map, mechanism, just so that I can get stuff like a jetpack and stuff for when we go to the moon and stuff. I don't know what Patchouli is. We have roguelike dungeons and the ruins mod, which allow for you know, stuff on the overworld. If you don't know what the TL skin cape thing is, that's just the mod launcher that I use allows for their own skins to be imported into the game. I don't know if I use that skin or the one that's linked to my to my other account. It's one of them. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, so I was just kind of exploring around here. Fine riches. That's not the village, is it? I don't know. There's another village over here. So yeah, spawned right next to a village. Was setting up base there. But I prefaced that I wanted to explore before setting up a permanent base. Just so that I could find like a nice pretty biome that I would like to live in. Now, I don't know why I decided to start exploring at night. That kind of sounds pretty dumb. Yeah, because of that right there. Anyway, this is not the village that I was talking about when that I spawned in. Or next to, or whatever. Hold on, let me put my phone on silent. There we go. Oh, balls. Anyway, these guys right here, they sell katanas, or... Oh, no. Well, sometimes they sell katanas. This one seems to be trading diamonds for emeralds. Which is a pretty good trade. If you can find a good trade for emeralds, that is. Out of my... you can't jump in this stuff. Oh, that's stupid. Let's hope there's no iron golem. You know what? Forget it. I don't care. There we go. Oh, balls. What is going on? My god. Oil sucks. No. Alright, alright. What is this bullcrap? Who's the wise guy? Alright, you know what? I'm getting out of here. I can't stand the noise. Actually, no, that does look like the village that I started in. Now, if this video does not have face cam... What the... Oh, no, that's one of the mutants. We don't need to fight him. I don't think I need to explain why I can't fight a creature that has 150 health with a wooden sword and no armor. Now, if I can just, this does not seem like the right village. If these idiots don't shut up. Oh, no, it is. Okay, okay, shut up. See, this one should sell swords. This guy has an even better trade than the other guy. No, he's not selling swords. Goodness. I should have wool. Wait. No, don't tell me. Dang it! Of course we're playing in the version after they added that you need the same color wool for all beds. Ah, that sucks. Okay, alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to... Is there even really a point to fighting mobs in Minecraft other than experience, but that doesn't really matter. One thing that I probably should have added was armor plus, but I didn't. So I'm not gonna restart again just to do that, because that would be stupid. Oh my god, if these idiots don't shut, I'm gonna... You know what? I'm going to... Shut it. I'm just gonna make some torches. I'm gonna go down in the mine. Actually, I'm gonna place them on my offhand. I'm gonna go mining, just get away from the village, because it's really loud up there. Okay, that's a spider. Alright. It's a pretty big cave system, so I'm kind of weary of going down here, just because I'm honestly kind of scared of dying, so I don't want to restart. And I know everyone's yelling at me. If you're so scared of dying, then why aren't you eating? And then, alright, that's the only argument I have is nah. Alright, so what we're gonna need is past iron and copper and tin and aluminum and all that other garbage that we're gonna need to get to the moon. Um, Once again, I don't know if I did it on camera last time, but the whatchamacallit, the smeltery for Tinker's Construct. That was one of the things that I said I really wanted to do, is I really wanted to get good weapons and good everything else. Just because of, just to make sure that I have everything. Plus, it makes us have to spend less time in caves, because I said I was going to do everything on video this time, with very little editing and just base. What is basically a one-man podcast, because I'm just sitting here talking mostly whilst playing Minecraft. But it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that was one of the things. Another thing was that we were going to go through and actually have a goal for this one. That we were going to go to the moon, we were going to go to Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, however many planets you can get to in Galactic Craft now. We were just going to go to all of them, make sure that we had a goal, and set out to get it done. Now, these are probably going to end up in half-hour long videos. I don't know how long I'm going to record for. Probably just going to end up cutting it up and putting it into separate videos. With however long sessions that it needs, that I feel comfortable with. Wait, I'm fine with just cutting it up, because it's honestly not that big of a hassle. I think. It might be, but it doesn't really matter. I think I know how to do it. But I kind of, once again, I need content that I can do without extremely stressing myself. Because stuff like the tech videos that I put out every other week, that's where a lot of my effort goes when it comes to videos. These things are just for fun. I really enjoyed playing games and talking, and just, I really enjoy talking. I think that's most of why I want to do videos, is I enjoy talking, I enjoy helping people. And I just kind of want to be there as something that's there, I guess. I don't know. I still don't really care if people watch my content. I would like if a few people would, just so that I have a little bit of feedback so I can improve on myself. Because if I sit here and make videos and nobody sees them, or nobody comments on them, or nobody says anything about them, then I'm not really growing. I'm not improving. I'm just the same me that I was when I started, more or less. I mean, I kind of, over the years, improved without any feedback. I've kind of just watched more and paid attention more to other content creators and how they structure stuff, and kind of adapted it to my way of how I want to do content and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. It doesn't really matter where I go with any of it. I just kind of have to talk for the next however long I'm going to talk for. It would be nice if I had friends to play Minecraft with, or modded Minecraft with. I don't really, not that I play with anybody anymore, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I just feel like doing stuff like this would be easier if I had somebody else here with me, just so that kind of bounce back and forth and just like a natural conversation instead of me just talking. Oh, this is really good, actually. We need a lot of gravel to make grout. That, however, is not good. Oh, hi. I mean, we used all of our sticks to make. God dang it. Ow. Is it daytime? Ah, yes, it is. Good. Right, so what I want to do. So I want to pack up. Oh, but I can't. You know what? Forget the stupid fireworks, alright? We don't need them. We don't need them. We're gonna take all of our stuff. Actually, I'm gonna cook this food, and then I'm gonna take all my stuff. And we're gonna set out on this grand adventure. Now, if we look at a backpack... Ah, here they are. So all of these, some of these are found in dungeons, others you make. Right, so it's 4 leather, a sleeping bag, which is 2 red wool and 1 white, a chest. We should be able to get this pretty early on, actually. Piece of gold. Yeah, we're gonna work towards this, for now. Like, that was gonna be, like, my first main goal. I actually don't have anything to pick this up with. I need to... This piece of wood's not necessary to the house, right? Nope, good. Alright. Let's make sticks, make that, make an iron pickaxe. Nah, balls. I always do this. I always get impatient and always end up throwing out the stuff that I wanted to keep. Anyway, let's just drop all the fireworks, run around them, and leave. Don't really need fireworks anyway, I just thought it would be cool to keep them. One thing that I would have downloaded if I've ever had any luck with it would have been Tree Capitator. But the thing with Tree Capitator is that every time I've tried to get it working when I was playing on my own, it just always ended up making the game crash. And I didn't really feel like troubleshooting all of that for this, anyway. One problem that we might run into with me trying to use this camera as a face cam is it might run out of battery at some point. Which would not be good. But it'd be whatever. I mean, I've done videos without face cam before. I can do it again. Once again, I don't even know if I'm in frame. Because I can't, because the viewfinder's on the back. It's not really meant for this. It's meant for, just recording, whatchamacallit. Sports stuff, I guess. It's a waterproof camera, so take that at what you will. It's meant for throwing around, dropping, throwing in the pool, playing with people in the pool. I don't know. I've never used it for that. Hey, these look good. Huh. I don't know. One thing that I am going to do as soon as we get wherever it is that we're going is I'm going to set up a, like a notice board or whatever you want to call it. A thing that'll remind me every time I start a new session of what I was doing last time and what we're working towards currently. That way I kind of have a basic idea of how to get there and everything else. Right. I kind of don't want to go into the desert too far, just because the desert's full of oil. Which will be good for later, but it's really bad for me now, because I tend to get stuck in it. That's another thing I need to do. I need to come up with exactly what we're going to do to begin with. First thing would be establish an actual, like, building as a base. Which I assume we're going to end up using carpenter's blocks for, just because they're cool. And they allow me to pretty much make my house out of anything without worrying about, anything. Really. Yeah. That, or we could use secret blocks in the side of a mountain. What is this? That was weird. Anyway, I'm not gonna live here. Oh, balls. I will check out the mine, though. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Alright, I don't know what this is about. I'm assuming that's part of ruins. Kind of seems like a ruin. That's a lucky block up there. Let's go get that. That sounds like fun. Right. For those of you who haven't seen lucky blocks before, which I severely doubt there's anybody that doesn't, but basically it's this block that when you break it, it has a chance of either giving you something really, really good, really, really bad, not good at all, or just not good, or not bad at the same time. Like, it's completely random what you get out of it. But it can be really good, or it could be really bad. I kind of like that it's random, because, I mean, it could either put me in a bad spot, or it could put me in a really good spot. Like, it could give me diamonds. I'm sorry if I stop talking when I do something like eat or whatever, but it's, like, really loud in my ears. So yeah, so we're gonna do that, and we can also get quartz out of here, which is a really nice looking block. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Bro! Goodbye, crappy wooden sword. Hello, diamonds. That's funny, I was talking about how it could give me diamonds, and it instantly gives me a diamond sword. Oh my goodness, what is my luck today? I guess that's, what is it? Looting 2, Fire Aspect 2, Bane the Arthropods 5, Smite 1, Unbreaking 1. So, only one of the enchants is bad, and that's Bane of Arthropods, just because it's completely useless. But that's so cool. I don't even know how to react to that, because, like, I've never had something go right in a video before. Everything always seems to go wrong. Like, if you saw the last video with me trying to find bosses, I had no clue how to get into the, Lich's Temple. And I never ended up looking into that because I kind of knew that I wanted to start over anyway, because of the fact that I kind of ruined that series. I don't know. I might have to just figure out what's going on with everything and how to... I might need to pay for something like Skillshare or something to teach me how to do YouTube properly, because I know that is that's something that is offered to me anyway. Not that I have the money for it at the moment, but might be something to look into the future so that I actually have like professional input onto my videos. One problem is that it's already nighttime again. But one good thing, I can frickin' smite them down. Now, I don't know how Biomes of Plenty works. I don't know how rare the biomes are or how plentiful they are. Although I would say that they should be pretty plentiful due to the fact that it's called Biomes of Plenty. Ow. Well, that's something, isn't it? Jesus, this sword's insane. What? Alright, what's with all the mobs? Oh my goodness. I don't want to go into the desert, but I don't really want to be in the savannah anymore. The savannah has so many hills and so much other crap, it's getting on my nerves. Ah. And if you're wondering about me messing with like my ears and stuff, I explained this in the other video, which I told you I would link, but it's I guess it's kind of important to recap on that. So one of the pairs of headphones I have sits on top of my ears, and my speaker recently started giving out, like it started making this really high-pitched noise anytime it hit a super low frequency or something. And it kind of started getting on my nerves, so I started using headphones instead in order to just not have to listen to that. So instead of using these, because of the fact that these are wireless and I'd constantly be charging them, I use those because they're wired anyway. So I didn't really have to do anything but just put them on. But where I wore them for so long, it started to hurt my ears a lot. So I kind of stopped wearing them and just started listening through the TV speaker, which is really bad, but I don't really mind. But my ears are still kind of irritated, so I'm kind of still... one thing we can do is I do have a bed, so we're gonna sleep, and I'm gonna end up phasing through this wall, aren't I? No, I didn't. Alright, let's pick that up. That wasn't a set spawn, that was just to make it day. I ended up in the desert anyway. Ow. What is that? I love how on the banks here there's dirt and grass and stuff. I just hear rabbits committing suicide, and I don't know how I feel about it. Can I say that on YouTube? Probably not. I don't care. Alright, that one jumped in lava. That one's not my fault. Oh, wait. Oh, green. Oh, beautiful green. I kind of don't know what to do, being that Biomes of Plenty isn't actually doing anything. I don't want to ruin the chance to have infinite potatoes, so I'm not going to touch those. Or I might. I don't know. I tend to do stupid things. I've done it before. I've gotten rid of any chance of having potatoes before. But I do kind of have infinite food with a sword, don't I? Yeah. Oh, wait, that's another... Oh, but I just got all the leather I needed, right? There's a lot of crafting recipes. Babe. Yeah. Yeah, I needed 4, a piece of gold, 4 pieces of iron, a chest, and 2 red wool and 1 white wool. So... yeah. So I need to find 1 more piece of white wool or a bunch of string. What I'm worried about is the fact that my inventory is almost full and we still haven't found a place to live. Oh my... wait. No. That's definitely not normal, I don't think. That doesn't look like an acacia tree. Oh my god, I'm starving. No, that's the wrong food. What is... luck? Question mark? I also need this clay. This is useless to me. What is my luck? On one hand, I'm being royally screwed by the generation of everything. On the second hand, I've spent about what I would call an entire episode running around aimlessly, like a chicken with its head cut off. And yet I found a lucky block that gave me an overpowered sword. Emeralds, clay, which is something that's really hard to find. There's another one of those tiny little stupid houses. I'm gonna make this one my base for now. And of course at some point we're gonna end up exploring a lot more, trying to find other crap, and maybe we'll find a spot for a new base. But for the time being, this is crap base alpha.